What's shaking, people? It's your boy DoomkillaHD back with another Marvel's Avengers video. Sit back and relax, you are now rocking with the best. And today we're discussing how to choose the best hero for you. Now, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, make sure you Hulk smash the like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload or when I'm live. Let's get right to it. Now, when choosing a hero, you have to break them down into roles, and there's two roles with a few subcategories mixed in between. Now, those two roles are healers and buffers. Now, within those two roles, you'll have tanks, crowd control, and DPS, which means damage per second. Let's start off with Kamala Khan. Her role is a healer, and her specialty is crowd control. She can put out a ton of damage as well as any DPS hero, but she is probably the best healer in the game and good in any situation, from boss fights to wrecking grunts. Miss Marvel, your situational healer, I guess. Let's show you what Miss Marvel can actually do. In any situation, she's good because, like I said, she's a great crowd control specialist. Anything in her way is just getting booted. She can just do this over and over and over. There's no crowd, big or small, that Miss Marvel can't handle. Even when she goes in big, and she's still nothing but crowd control while putting out tons of damage. Everything that's in the path is just gone. See? Crowd control. So that's Miss Marvel. Great healer. She can heal anyone no matter where they are across the map, and she can take your health from pretty much 0 to full health with one support heroic usage. Like, awesome hero. Kate Bishop. Now her role is a buffer. Her specialty is crowd control. Kate's support heroic, the decoy, can create a protective circle that gives any hero inside of it a defense buff. While not as effective in boss battles as a DPS hero, she is one of the best at crowd controls. She's really good at sprint and status effects as well, so you can give your teammates maximum battery effect power. Kate Bishop is great, a great buffer and a great crowd control specialist. Let's put her into action. Now, she has the scatter shots where she can just deal massive damage. Oh gosh, I didn't have any one equipped right now. Well, look, let's go with that. Her support, again, now I have a defense booster on, taking out all of the crowds. Boom. And I haven't even used her warp arrow yet because you know how the horn room is, sometimes it doesn't reset. So, but crowd control, like, spread nothing but status effects all the way around. Then if it's getting too crowded, then you can use her warp arrow. Boom. Great for teamwork stuff. Next up, we have Captain America. His role is a buffer. His specialty is tank defense. Now, Cap is really good at being a hybrid hero, having great range and great melee attacks. His support hero can buff the entire team with a defense buff, no matter where they are on the map, how far or close they are in proximity to him. Cap is great at pretty much crowd controlling the grunts. I ain't gonna really say crowd control them. He's really great at massacring grunts. He's a little lacking in the boss fight area, but he's still an awesome hero, and he can tank a bunch of damage. That's why you would want Captain America on your team. Let's put him into action. Again, Cap has really great range, as well as having some awesome melee attacks. One of the better melee fighters in the game. You can keep people off of him. He's not super great at crowd control, but he has a bit of crowd control in him. One of his best feats is, though, that he can put out so many orbs by getting those takedowns, and that's great for teamwork. A bunch of takedowns gives you a bunch of orbs. Again, he's got great range, great melee. He's, I ain't gonna say super fast, but again, if you set up Cap right, he's just gonna tank everything anyway. And my friends, that is Captain America. Next up, we have the invincible Iron Man, Tony Stark. Now, his role is a buffer, and his specialty is crowd control. One of the most versatile heroes in the game and can put out tons of damage. He's fast and good in any situation, from boss fights or grunts. His support heroic can shield the entire team from damage, as well as overcharging their intrinsic boost, which maximizes their fighting power. So he's one of the best heroes in the game. Let's go ahead and put him into action. Tony is so good because not only is he versatile, he can fly, spread lots of status damage, get folks off of him real quick. Again, he's so fast. That crowd control is crazy. He's got mediocre combos. I mean, I wish they were better, but he can put out tons of damage, which is like really a plus. And once you get your little combos going, you can really do some things. And then if it gets a little wrecked, just throw up your missiles. Everything that they hit just literally flies away. Iron Man, most powerful heroic, which is the Hulkbuster, which is a damage monster. Literally, check this thing out. Anything around it is just gonna get bodied, literally. So it's good against big guys, little guys. And that, my friends, is Tony Stark, the invincible Iron Man. Next up, we have the Incredible Hulk. Now, his role is actually a healer, and his specialty is tank defense. Hulk is a defensive monster and probably the strongest hero in the game. Now, I don't mean the most powerful, but he's definitely the strongest. His thunderclap is really awesome as well, because not only is it probably the most devastating heroic in the game, it can actually heal the entire team. It puts out a gamma ring that any teammate inside of that gamma ring will get their health replenished, which is awesome. And any enemy inside that gamma ring will get a debuff and lose health. So it is probably one of the best moves in the game. He's great in any situation, from crowd controlling, from grunts to knocking out and melting boss fights. So let's go ahead and put the Hulk into this, into action. Let you guys see what the Hulk can do. Yeah, the Hulk is literally the strongest there is. There's no, he is literally the strongest there is. And that, my friends, is the Incredible Hulk. Next up, we have the Black Panther. His role is a healer, and his specialty is crowd control. With probably the best combo set in the game, King T'Challa can wreck a crowd of grunts in seconds. He's pretty average in a boss fight, but his healing factor of the Komoyo beads is undeniable. The best hero as far as melee in the game right now is Black Panther. So let's go ahead and put him into action. Crowd control. Bunch of status, everything around him is just melted. This guy literally went way over here. He's gone now. He's got the Komoyo beads for healing, as well as they cause the enemies to get confused and stumbles, which allows you to take them down. Really great at combos and crowd control though. And that, my friends, is the Black Panther. Next up, we have probably my favorite character in the game, Hawkeye, and his role is healer. His specialty is DPS, which means damage per second. Probably the best ranged hero in the game. His bag of tricks can melt bosses and grunts alike, but his healing arrow is way too awesome. Not only does it heal you, but it literally takes away any enemy debuff that is applied to you, as well as boosting your health from 0 to 100% as long as you're in his healing arrows aura. A great hero to have on your team. Definitely someone to take into the OLT with you. Let's go ahead and put him into action. His bag of tricks is so nasty. Great at crowd control, but it literally melts everything. Like, there's nothing you can do against the bag of tricks. Not even bosses. It's got a bunch of cool combo sets that cause all kind of ruckus. He's really good. He's a really, really awesome character. Great superheroics. Good from really good from a distance. Like, probably the best from a distance. Couple of the best heroics in the game. And again, like I said, his healing arrow is okay. Look, check me out. And as long as I'm in this circle, nothing's going to hurt me at all. As long as I'm in here, nothing can touch me pretty much. Awesome combo set. Again, great for putting out massive amounts of damage. That's my friend Hawkeye. To me, the best hero in the game. Next up, we have the Black Widow, and her role is buffer. Her specialty is crowd control, with the ability to turn the entire team invisible while also increasing their damage. That makes Widow a monster in this game. With impressive range and even more impressive melee, Widow is good in both a boss fight as well as crushing grunts. Let's go ahead and put Widow into action. She can also put out a ton of damage as well. And she's kind of like Cap, where she can put out a bunch of those orbs. As long as she's invisible and you can defeat an enemy and take them down, she'll put out 2 orbs per enemy that she takes down, which is like really dope. One of the best in the game. Then her Widow Bite is nothing but status damage. She's got awesome pistol. Like I said, her range is pretty good. She's really good at stunning the enemies. Widow is literally one of the best in the game. One of the best. Again, like I said, one of the best in the game. Crowd control like crazy. Great at putting out a bunch of status damage. And again, like I said, if you can get a takedown while she's invisible and it defeats the enemy, that's 2 orbs. So you're pretty much an orb machine. Again, my friends, that is the Black Widow. One of the better characters in the game. Actually, everybody in the game is pretty good, but like, she is just vicious with crowd control and the ability to keep her invisibility going. You know, it is awesome. Last but not least, the mighty Thor, and his role is a buffer, and his specialty is DPS. Again, which means damage per second. Now, Thor is probably the ultimate hero in this game. From damage to versatility, his support heroic can buff the entire team, no matter where they are on the map. And it also overcharges himself, which in that state, he can melt bosses, grunts, anything. Just with his hammer alone. Like, Thor is literally overpowered in this game, and I love it. He is literally the best character, hands down. Let's go ahead and put the God of Thunder to work. Nobody survives Thor, man. Like, he's just that crazy. From, I mean, long distance to melee, like, you really just can't lose with Thor. And if you do lose with Thor, you're probably a bad player. Yeah, I said it. He has crowd control, damage per second, melt bosses, melt everything. You know what I mean? Thor is just that guy. Seriously. With the lightning, with the hammer, with his heroics, with everything. I mean, he's literally the best character in the game. The best. Not one of the best, the best. I mean, look at this. You can't do this with any other character, not even the Hulk. Hulk is awesome, don't get me wrong, but you can't even do this with the Hulk, man. Yeah, nobody's beating Thor. Thank you guys for tuning in to another DoomkillaHD video. With all that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and can this help you choose the best hero for you. Laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace out.